this is Mishal Salim, and today we are here with a question in which we will make y the subject. So this is very interesting. If we want to make y the subject, then we will leave this alone and we'll shift 1 to the other side. Let's do that. So 1 to the other side will be the -1, and this will be on its own place. Now we will subtract an 8. So the shortest way to do that is just times it. X times 1 is 1 and 1 on its own place. We can do it the other way, like make the denominator same. So we know that there is 1, so times x with denominator with the numerator, and you'll get then the same thing, like 1 minus x, and then x is the denominator. Now let's do the same shortcut to the other side as well. Add them. So y times y is y squared, and then z on its own place. It's a shortcut when you add or subtract a number, a whole number, or a variable with a fraction. Now let's cross multiply them, because there are variables in the denominator and we want to make it a plain equation. So cross multiplying is the shortcut. So y times 1 is y, and then minus y times x is negative xy, then xy squared and xz. That is the multiplication with the other side. Okay, now this is actually a quadratic equation, and the quadratic equation in its standard form looks like this: ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So now we will make this equation in its standard form, which will equal to 0. Okay, so 0 equals xy squared plus xz, and now shift the other terms to this side. So negative y, and then the other one shift to this side, negative xy shift this side. Okay, then in the next step, exchange the sides. So xy squared, and write that those two terms in the middle. So negative y, negative xy, and then plus xz equals 0. Perfect. Okay, now we'll take y common in these two terms. So take negative y is common, and we will be left with 1 plus x. And this should not be 1 plus x. This should be, that is plus xy. Okay. So then it will be 1 minus x, and then plus xz or zx, same thing, that doesn't matter. So now we have the quadratic equation in standard form, like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Let me rewrite this equation again to make it most perfect in its standard form. Quadratic equation, so it will be then, yes, this is the coefficient of y now, and the zx, which is the c term, equals 0. Let's see the quadratic equation in standard form again. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So now we have the equation equal to 0, the c term, the coefficients of variables, and the variables like y squared and y. So for quadratic formula, we need the values. To take out the values from this equation, so a is x, b is, let me simplify this, b, so it's negative into 1 minus x. Multiply negative sign with the bracket, we get negative 1 plus x, or you can say x minus 1, and c is zx, or you can say xz. They're both the same thing. Now the quadratic formula is y equals minus b. So multiply minus with the value of b, then plus minus square root of b squared. So square the value of b, then minus 4 a c. So a is x and c is zx over 2a. So 2 and a is x. Okay, if someone don't know the quadratic formula, then you should watch my another video in which is the derivation of quadratic formula by completing the square of that standard form. Okay, so if you want to make y the subject, we already did that. This is how you make y the subject. So now we just need to simplify this, and we already have the value now. This is the value of y when you make it the subject. So come open the formula, x minus 1 whole squared, which will be x squared minus 2x plus 1, multiply those two, which will be 4x squared, and z, and then over 2x.